Today, let's start to transform our guitar playing with these scale connectors. Many of us are really just programmed to practice and play the pentatonic scale in the first position. Today, let's look at the pentatonic scale in a different way. Today, let's focus on the 5 notes that make up the B minor pentatonic scale. We don't always have to play them in this first position. It sounds good, but we want more than that. We want to expand on that position right there. And if we look at the notes that make up the B minor pentatonic scale, B, D, E, F sharp, and A. And then they just repeat right up the fretboard. Just 5 notes, penta meaning 5. We don't always have to look at it in this first position. What if we look at the notes like this? Same notes, A, B, D, E, F sharp. Same 5 notes, just in a different order. But when you play them like this, you can slide up to those and just get a completely different sound than you would in this first position. And those connectors, I call them, there's another set of them right there. One more set right there. And I always use that slide either up or down as just a useful tool. Now we're using those 5 notes in this way. We just created the B minor extended pentatonic scale. It covers 3 different positions here. This is so useful. As almost always, I add the blue note to any pentatonic scale that I'm using. I don't say abandon this first position, definitely not. A lot of great licks are created here, but this can give you a fresh set of notes and just ideas that are all around that first position. This is just a little groove in B minor, hitting the F sharp note, open A, and then the note in the 2nd fret, the B note, and then the B minor chord. And then hitting that root note like a bass player would do, having that groove. In case you want to put it in your looper, this is a great way to practice. So I really ride this blue note all the time. It's a passing tone. You don't want to linger on that note. I locate these 5 note connectors. I locate them by using the root note. The B note's right there. B note right here. 7th fret of the D string. and the 12th fret B note. And right there, those, you don't have to play those exact notes, but that is the framework of things you can improvise with. So let's break down a few of these ideas. A nice way to use that blue note is to pull down from the blue note. So we're going to go from 8 to 7, 5, sliding up from 8 to 9. So we're hitting the blue note, but very briefly. We can do the same thing in the next set of notes. From 10 to 9, 7, 10 to 11. Same thing up here even. 13 to 12, 10, 13, 14. If you do it quick, you can get this note to ring out here with that pull off. So sliding down from 13 to 12, pulling off from 12 to 10. And then hitting the root note on 12 of the B string. Again, you can do the same thing here. 10 to 9, pull down, pulling off from 9 to 7, hitting the root note on 9. Same thing. So you're covering 3 positions when you play like this of the pentatonic scale, not playing the entire scale, which you probably don't want to do. Once you know, even practicing, play these little phrases. Another great way to use this blue note, you can bend that little half step up. It's still a blue note. If you just bend that little half step up, you're trying to reach this. This has a different vibe to it when you bend it a half step. You don't want to overthink this. Use that root note as a guide to locate these box shapes. Try these 5-note box shapes out using a B minor backing track. You'll be able to use these ideas on almost any B minor backing track. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let me know if you got something from the lesson. Let's talk soon.